first date is freaking out over here. He's like panicking, like, oh my God, your leg's actually stuck. We're gonna have to get the fire department out here.
Let's get back to Addie's good stuff, because I do want to hear about this.
Hold on 1 second. I'm kicking my feet. You can't see it, but I'm kicking my feet.
In honor of Ride or Die Sausage Girl, I got this for you.
Oh, Lord.
This one's uncircumcised.
Just how I like them. How'd you know?
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of Duff's Tavern. Today we are joined by half of the members of Parking Lot Talks and the infamous Sausage Girl, who apparently does not think I'm caked up.
Hey now. It wasn't supposed to go to you, but it's kind of fitting, I guess. Like I said, I didn't get a good look, but, you know.
No, if we're being real here, like, the other half of the parking lot talks is caked up.
Yeah, no,
Like
his
a
family
lover?
comments on it.
Oh,
Her?
like, Kyle, like, has a dump truck, needs a CDL.
Does he have a secret, or is it just genetic?
No,
Genetic, fully
Wow.
genetic.
Gets it from his mama.
Wow.
He doesn't, like, Kyle just plays
Lucky.
video games, works, and smokes weed.
Nice.
He's on his ass more than he is walking. No, not
Wow.
anymore. Not
Wow.
now with the new job. By the way, in honor of Ride or Die Sausage Girl, I got this for you.
Oh, Lord.
This one's uncircumcised.
Just how I like them. How'd you know?
We went to high school together.
All right, we're done. Thanks so much for having me. It's been a great night.
And the drink for today is the melon ball.
You will do anything and everything to avoid the screwdriver.
Yes. And we are also joined by my dog Fenrir,
Hi,
who is
Bobbers.
going around
Knocking
the
the
set.
camera, so.
Yes.
So if it starts looking like an earthquake, it's Finn.
Yeah. It is fun.
He is just that big.
All right. While I make the melon ball, you two catch up.
Yeah, it's been 10
Yeah.
years.
Almost. I think we said like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Coming up on 10.
Yeah, I think so, because I graduated in 17.
17.
Yeah.
Yep. And I
So-
graduated in 18, but that's circumstantial.
Yeah.
Neither here nor there.
Because weren't you going to graduate with us?
No, I was actually a year behind y'all.
No, I know that, but I
First.
thought you were able to, like, possibly get
I
up.
had the opportunity had I not been expelled. So technically I only had one more semester. I would have graduated in the fall,
Okay.
like a semester after you.
Okay.
But because I was in high school, I decided to do other things instead and just graduated on time. So
I mean,
it wasn't all bad. A lot of my senior year classes were with freshmen. So that was cool because there were different criteria for different school, and so I needed some credits that some freshmen had. So that was nice. I got to take like a really cool law ed class, and the teacher of that ended up getting arrested the year after I graduated because he was embezzling money, which was interesting because he would teach us how to break the law. So it was a whole can of
I'm
worms.
glad somebody at least looked into that.
Yeah, it was interesting. I don't know. Apparently there was like fundraiser money that he just kept dumping into his personal account, but I don't know. I don't know details.
Barely you know some.
I know enough.
I mean, it's ironic that, like, how he said catch up, because it's like we just never really talked, but we both have had each other, like, on social media.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of that goes back to like when we first met in high school and how it, like we were saying earlier, it's not like our connection wasn't like we hung out every day and we were constantly in the same friend group.
Yeah.
But we had an understanding of each other's background that was close enough to our own that was like I can trust you with some things. Like if I need if shit really hit the fan, I could go to you and I wouldn't feel like judged or looked
like
at
it was
differently.
gonna get out to the friend group.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think there was a lot of security in our friendship that just made me know like no matter what, whether we talk every day or we don't, it's gonna be like we're gonna catch up anyway. Like
Yeah.
you're a lifer.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of people from that group that are not lifers.
Oh no, I don't think I've talked to a single one of them.
Yeah.
Like,
Honestly, since the expulsion, I didn't reach out to anybody and nobody reached out to me and I was kind
shoot,
of
before your
preferred it that way.
expulsion. I got out of there.
Yeah, you got lucky.
I kid you not, and I can lay it out for you how this happened. So, you weren't there that morning, but you know, like how we all would like congregate in like the courtyard or whatever.
Yeah.
So we're all sitting there, and I guess like they had all started getting like a lot closer and everything like that.
Yeah.
And so it became National Shit on Chase Day, and I kind of had enough of it because it just got a lot.
Yeah.
And so, kid you not, once they got done and just kept laughing, I was like, all right, guys, well, I'll see you. Grabbed my shit, went and found Liam and my other buddies because I would hang out with them a lot more.
Yeah.
And they just never saw me again.
Yeah. And see, for me, it was like you had people still in the school
Yeah.
that you could integrate yourself with and kind of lean on. And cheers.
It's always so close to a screwdriver, but yet so far.
You're the worst tease I've ever met.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're great at it, but you're the worst.
Like, I keep showing you more interesting drinks, and it also makes me look up, like, okay, what can I get that is a screwdriver at first and then goes to something else?
Yeah.
What's crazy is I have my bartending license, you ass. I've made this. Every drink you've had on the podcast, I've made before.
No, you haven't made Shrek piss.
Okay, fine.
You're missing out.
It's not like I don't have the fucking ingredients for it or the list.
Dude, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's like a Long Island iced tea, but in the swamp.
Okay, cool. So it's something you can get on Folly. From the Irish pub. Or the biker bar.
No, that shut down. The Irish
I
pub
was
shut
about
down.
to say the
Oh, that's
Irish bar
right.
shut
Yeah,
down.
yeah, that's
Now it's
Coconut
Joe's.
Yeah.
And that place is so fun.
I haven't
Dude,
been.
that place is so fun.
I haven't been there
Outside
yet.
spot is so weird.
It's really pretty.
It is.
Is
It's really nice. There's an upstairs bar area that's really nice. You can order food up there like without having to deal with the chaos of downstairs. And then
That's
the
first
arcade's
appearance.
really fun.
I'm so surprised Snapperjack's never fucking closed down.
No, it
Yeah, it
did.
It
did.
did?
Yeah,
Yep.
it did.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Semi
God.
recently.
Put that in a
It's-
fucking...
Now
Yeah.
become like a
It's like some number, I think.
yeah.
Club one.
Yeah, or something.
Something stupid like that, genuinely. And then Blue also changed to Pinkies. Yeah, everything's pink flamingo themed. I don't know what
That's weird.
happens.
That
Very
sounds like a
like
sweet
Folly
restaurant.
takes on Miami
I-
Vice.
I was upset that Surf Bar shut down. Like that was
the most heartbreaking
Oh,
thing I've
it was-
ever had happen. They
yeah.
had the best wings. They had the best staff.
If Rita's goes down, Folly goes to shit.
Rita's isn't going down. It's owned by the Halls family. Are
But
you
that's
kidding
but
me?
you see what I'm saying though. Is like if Rita's
Oh, yeah.
shuts down, like
Yeah,
there's
then-
something happened.
Well,
Yeah.
that and Chico Feo.
Oh God.
Because if Chico Feo ever disappears, it's the one right next to Bert's.
I have not ain't
Super,
there yet.
super divey.
You have.
There's
No, I haven't. I know I've seen
seen
it. I've seen it. I just haven't eaten
Me
there.
and Kyle have gone there
Yeah.
They have
Um,
really good food. You got to get there early. Their lamb and
because they
Beans
only
and
make
rice
food
is the
for a
best
certain
thing
time
ever.
to a certain
Mhm.
point.
I'm a sucker for lamb.
They only get enough ingredients up until a certain part of the day.
yeah. Yep, and then
Whereas-
it turns into like a crazy like outdoor live music.
Yep.
Yeah,
event
I
place.
have a hard time going to Folly because, like, it's a bit of a drive.
Well, and that's why I hate that I had to move from James Island because it was literally I could wake up at 5 a.m. If I can't go back to sleep, I just go watch the sunrise. Like
Sure,
it
you used
was-
to live on Folly.
I did live on Folly, and then I moved right down the street from where I lived
Yeah.
when I grew up, and it was a blessing, but it was also
Curse.
it was expensive. It was a long day of travel. The summer was a nightmare. Getting off of work at 6 p.m., you're still stuck in traffic.
God forbid on the summer.
Yeah. Also, Festival of Lights in the winter. Like you just can't escape it. So,
Oh my God.
yeah, living in West Ashley has been
I
a
went to
big positive.
college in Beaufort, and I kid you not, like, if I started, like, talking to a girl or something like that, or, like, even in my friend group, everybody would be like, oh, hey, Chase, you lived in Charleston. What's the Festival of the Lights like? And I'm like, I swear to God,
Expensive
if
for
y'all-
nothing.
I was like, if y'all ask me to
Oh, I
take
get-
y'all there,
I go in for free.
I will
We're getting
scream.
tickets.
I get a free gold pass every year.
I will likely only be here till like January, but let's go.
Bet.
One last
I
hurrah.
Yeah.
I still have to
Yeah,
redeem
we'll
it.
pack up the pilot, baby. Let's go.
I still have to
Oh my
redeem it. That's the
God.
only thing I haven't done.
The what?
I have to redeem it. I get like,
Oh.
yeah, which like I'm not at James Island enough to go to
Yeah.
the county park.
Yeah.
So it's just been sitting in my bag
Yeah.
the whole time.
I think the only thing people go there for is like to one, just walk the
Yeah.
trails because like no one ever. I kid you not. Like, everybody that I've ever brought there that's not from Charleston literally thinks, so what, they just shut this place down after the Festival of Lights? And I'm like, y'all realize that this is a whole park, right? Like, there's places to walk, there's a water park.
But I will say, I took Hercules there one time because I thought we were going to go on a really lovely afternoon walk. It was springtime, things were warming up, it was great. And we walk around the corner and there's 2 gators on the path.
Yeah.
Nope. Sorry, buddy. We're going home.
Yeah.
What's that, baby?
You just
All right.
have...
Oh, God.
All right.
Finn, come over here.
But
Such a happy dog. Yeah, no, but, like, I mean, going back to what we were talking about, like, with the safety net thing.
Yeah, well, and I think what I was saying, what I was trying to say was basically you had people in the school that you could lean on outside of that specific group. And my people were outside of the school. They ended up being 2 35-year-old homeless men.
Damn it.
He broke
Come here.
He's
Make your appearance.
sneaky. Aww.
Yeah.
See, now everybody's going to want, like, a shirt or something with Finn's face on it. And I'm here for it. I'm here. When people at work ask, so who's the lucky lady? And it's really just your 100-pound lab.
Oh my God, my lab with no personal boundaries or
No
anything.
spatial awareness, no nothing.
The person who
No
doesn't
anything.
like being touched has a dog that...
Oh God.
Right.
Well, that's some footage.
How bad is it?
Just tilt it up a little bit. The actual.
This thing?
Yeah. There, we're good. I cannot Fen proof it.
No. Not
Yeah.
unless you bolt it to the ground.
Yeah, unless I lock Fen away, but
Like, the audience will be able to tell that is a big dog.
yeah, they saw like him come up. Which
Yeah.
the funny thing is, he does that move a lot. Just like back in Green Ridge, when we would play D&D, like he was still like 2 years old, his little wispy puppy phase, and he loved Kate. Which, if you listen to my like D&D podcast, Kate was one of the people on there before my ex-wife was on there. But Fen would like crawl up through the table and sit like this while she's playing. So there's multiple pictures I have of him just sitting.
Propped up on the table.
Yeah, just playing D&D with us. He's like, where?
Sweet.
He's the big bad of the whole game. He knocks all the pieces down.
I've thought about that a few times. Like I do a lot of inspiration for D&D from songs
Yeah.
and just memes.
No,
Like-
I get that.
Yeah, one quest I did was it's a song called "Ghost from the Barrow" of Patty and the Rats, and I think you might have played it. Maybe it's the one where
I played it.
maybe it was in Astos. This is nerd talk, I know.
I'm zoning out of the camera.
I'm going to be real with you on this one. The only reason, and hand to God on this one, the only damn reason I ever went to that hot fucking garage in the middle of the summer
Yep.
was to hang out with my friends.
Yeah. No, Kyle apparently renovated it, so I was.
I beg your pardon?
No. Kyle said he renovated it.
Bullshit.
He was like, no, his version of renovating is I cleaned everything up, so now there's a place to sit and all the tables. I'm like, Kyle, what do the
Reno.
I was like, Kyle, what do the walls look like?
Okay, Daddy, Warbucks.
He is a trust fund kid. But I was like, Kyle, what do the walls look like? And he's like, oh, I was like, is there insulation drywall? He's like, oh, no, not at all. I'm like,
Is there still holes in the fucking walls?
Yeah, and there's still Black Widows.
Jesus Christ.
He's like, I haven't been bit in like 6 months. We're good. There's no active nests.
There's just anti-venom in the fucking
I'm like,
garage
God
at
damn
this
it,
point.
Kyle.
Like, I was dating a girl, too, at the time when I was coming there, and she's like, why do you go there? You literally Snapchat me, and you look like you ran a marathon. And I'm like, the things you do for your fucking friends.
Oh, yeah, I know. That is like the pinnacle of why, like
8 grown men sitting in that fucking hot box was atrocious.
at least he could add window AC. I don't have that possibility in the garage at all.
Not unless you let me do some work, and your dad doesn't get pissed.
No, because the attic is fully open. Like, if you look up, it is just the rafters.
I meant like put like a square hole through that
Just
brick.
cut a brick.
Oh.
Just cut a
Yeah.
brick out.
I've thought about it so many times, even like renting one of those like suites, you know, where the people are like, oh, I work from home, but I can't work from home because I would get distracted. So I'm going to rent out an office space. I've thought about it so many times.
Your dad would kill you.
He wouldn't kill me. My mom would yell about that because my mom doesn't like the financial decisions I make.
That's fair.
I'm decent with money.
You are
I am
responsible.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
No more than I.
No, he's worse. I'm willing to bet on that one. I'm willing to bet. The things that Liam has told me that he has bought on a whim, he will. I kid you not. I need the audience to know this. The things that Liam sends me randomly, because like me and Liam, like we're kind of like how you and I have always been. It's like we don't need to talk to each other, but like if we do, instant just catch up.
Yeah.
So with Liam, either I or him will text each other randomly, just check in on one another. Liam's way of doing that with me is telling me either one of two things. One, so I'm doing this for like the podcast and stuff like that, because out of the friend group, me and Liam are the only ones who actually really give a shit about that. Or he tells me some frivolous ass purchase and sends me a picture of it. It's either from Amazon, fucking Facebook Marketplace, fucking TikTok shop of all
I'm no
goddamn
better
places.
than you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We are the same.
Oh,
Because
that's awful.
I do have a package of shirts from TikTok Shop coming in.
I have a 6-foot stuffed goose in my apartment.
That is awesome.
What am I gonna? Do you want it?
When I move out, yes.
No,
Well,
you
that's
gotta
it, there
take
is.
it now or never. It's either now or it's getting White Elephant Christmased.
I think
You
someone.
should bring it to the office and make it decor.
They'd kill me. They'd know it was me. My whole office is duck stuff.
Yeah, but it'd be so great. Customers would love it.
Well, that's the perfect thing because you've had all the duck stuff. So, like, when you're looking at your desk, it's duck, goose.
Well, but see, the thing is, I don't have any room for an extra chair in my office because he's he's big guy.
Do you have a wall?
Not really.
I was going to say, get a floating shelf and sit him on there.
I can't get a floating shelf on the wall. I'm not allowed to put any holes in my office.
She's lucky at this point. She's talking like it. She's lucky to have an office.
It feels that way sometimes. I hardly have a light on my office. It's hard enough as it is. I'm stuck in a corner. Nobody
that
notices
time
me.
change is gonna be rough. When
But your
everything starts
solitaire
getting
game is
darker
good.
sooner. You're gonna be there with a little lantern bike.
No,
Pretty much.
it would just be the computer screen playing solitaire.
Yeah,
No, I
that
feel-
genuinely is it.
I know. I see.
she's a
That and
Galactica
Google
girl.
Earth.
Yeah, I see on your Snapchats. It's always solitaire.
I'm so good at I can do solitaire in a
should
minute
get-
and 15 seconds now.
You should get like the cave mining helmet with the light on it,
That's not a bad idea.
and then
Yeah.
you're just like at the computer.
Not even. I'd be like knitting.
No, do you know what would be? Do you know what would be funny? Get like the crochet ones where it's the magnified glasses with
Over-
a little
yeah, with
light.
the eyes
So
that-
like she's typing away,
I'm
and then
like
she
looking up. Yeah.
like someone walks in, it's just zoomed in eyes, like the big.
Corporate comes in. What the fuck is going on over there?
She's our personality hire.
They already know that. That's why I have job security. They can't lose me because they know I'll sue them.
The funny
I was
thing,
about to say you're also like. Didn't you say you're the only woman? Too?
I'm the only female in that office. Yeah.
I feel like I am the personality hire at my job that actually gets work done because they have to warn new people about me to be like, yeah, just don't take Liam seriously. And there's been multiple times where I've made my boss laugh, like the uncomfortable laugh, because he came in after having a prostate exam. I was like, oh, do you know what the worst thing to feel when you're having a prostate exam? He's like, what, Liam? I'm like a second hand on your shoulder.
Jesus Christ.
Not today, son. Anyway,
I'm
talking about inappropriate laughter.
holy shit.
You win.
I'm gonna need to
I
actually.
have an HR
I'm
nightmares.
gonna need to start sending memes to Addie.
yeah, guys.
I'm gonna need to start texting Addie more if that's the type of quality meme I can get.
Yeah.
Because that's better than the group chat.
I
That's saying something.
yeah, I send
I won't send it to you, but I'll airdrop it to you.
I live an hour and a half away. How the fuck are you gonna airdrop that shit?
No, like over iPhone.
Oh my god.
I won't directly send it, but I will airdrop it. I almost airdropped it to a stranger in the showroom today, and I decided that was a bad idea.
I did that in the school cafeteria.
Dude,
so many
I did that at Coastal, where I changed my phone to FBI van number 23, so it could not be tracked to me, and I'd just send the weirdest fucking memes to whoever had their airdrop open. It is my favorite thing to do in public.
It's so fun.
I'm petty. You know what? The statute of limitations are over at this point. So basically, there was this guy in one of my classes, and I absolutely fucking couldn't stand him. And then one day, he decided to smack me in the back of the head right as we were leaving class. I was like, all right, bet. I'll find my way. So one day, I hear him and his girlfriend talking, right? And I all of a sudden just hear like her talking about something to do with cheating. So what I do is I airdrop a fake nude photo from Google and label it. I label my phone as a girl's name.
I love that.
And you know what the best part was?
What was the reaction?
I'm sitting like so I'm sitting like table adjacent. Like you know how how it was lined up? So like I see it right there. She gets up, smacks the fuck out of him, and walks away. And the only reason I did this is because of all the different times that he would constantly like insult me. He said something about my parents.
This reminds me about a time that I was hanging out with. Do you guys remember Amy Patterson Crawford?
Oh
Yes.
Jesus!
All right. Y'all want to hear this?
Oh boy!
This is some bad news bears type stuff. I was hanging with a wonderful person who was so genius that the only way to really get a laugh was to do something as atrocious as this.
Oh God!
So, Amy Patterson one time asked me if she could get a ride out to Dunes West to see her boyfriend. That's a far drive. That's like 45 minutes one direction. In the back of Dunes West.
Yep.
She was like, I'll pay you in gift cards and I've got a little bit of cash on me. She paid me like $150 to do it. I was like, heck yeah,
Hey,
girl.
fair enough.
Right? Absolutely. I'll do
That's not a high
whatever
school
you
story.
need. Whenever you want to come home, like, let me know.
Bank is bank.
So I go out there, and she meets up with her boyfriend, and he has a friend, and his friend is hysterical. Like, we're all, like, cutting up. We're just having a good time. I'm not interested in the friend, but, like, he and I are getting, like, we're on the same page about
Yeah.
this. Like, this is weird for us, so we're going to make it fun.
Y'all are the two that understand that this should not be happening,
Right.
but are going with it as good friends.
Right. So we're all hanging out at the dock, and then Amy's boyfriend's mom was like, would you guys like to stay for dinner? And we're like, absolutely. That sounds wonderful. So
I'm
we're
getting
just
paid
sitting
to
at
be here.
we're sitting at a dining room table. And it's me and his friend and Amy and her boyfriend. And his friend leans over and goes, hey, watch this, and flips his phone over, goes to his Bluetooth, and connects to her hearing aid. And then he goes to Pornhub, and he starts playing just vocals, just audio, and you can see her face in the middle of dinner go from to just horrified.
It was JOI videos.
She was so great, so happy, everything was so normal, and then like it just hits her. Like, what am I listening to right now? It was the most mortifying experience I've ever seen anybody go through, but it was also one of the funniest experiences to witness because I knew what was going on and he knew what was going on, but nobody at the table had any clue what was going on.
I thought I felt bad at some point for what I did. Holy
Yeah, no, that was
shit.
a rough one. And
That's-
I didn't do it, so I don't feel as guilty, but I do feel a little guilty for laughing.
That is diabolical.
It was awful.
That gave me a new idea.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
When a
Perfect.
customer I don't like walks in and they have
Dude, no. Okay, this is gonna be fucked up, but funny.
gonna play like
Imagine like
beats.
the people with the cochlear implants.
Well, that's kind of what she has.
Yeah.
Similar, not quite.
I didn't even know
similar.
she had hearing aids. I was so
She's half deaf.
Huh?
She's half deaf.
That explains why she never heard anybody shit talking her.
Either that or she just doesn't care. I think at this point she... Oh, God, that's a can of worms. I don't know if we should...
She had a lot of stuff get said about her.
She just didn't understand social cues as well as I hoped she would have.
She almost got Coach Witt fired.
Yeah, because she was having sex on the bus.
Oh no, I'm
Pause.
not.
What?
Oh yeah, no, dude,
She
she
would
was.
suck guys off on the school bus.
Oh yeah.
This is the side of the school I never knew because like both of
This is
y'all
how we
like
yeah, no.
like I
the drama that we would get ourselves involved with.
Not even involved. We like people would just come
They
up
just
to
talk
me and
to us
Addie.
about it.
Because I remember there was one time when we were in the friend group and you and I like are sitting at the lunchroom table and I guess like somebody that was like associated with the friend group but not in the friend group like starts sitting down talking about their whole fucking life. And all I remember like hearing about was like, because like I spaced out. I was like, I don't give a fuck about this.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden like you're quote unquote listening.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm on my phone, and all I hear is shrooms in the back of Walmart, and I'm like, and I don't even remember anything else.
Oh,
just
I
remember
was,
this-
you know, I was tied into that conversation.
This is like,
yeah.
I don't remember who the fuck he was. I don't remember his face. I just remember it was a dude, and I never saw him again after that.
Yeah, you know who I think it was?
Who was this?
It could have likely been Jack Reed.
yeah, that tracks.
Because I only saw him a handful of times. He sold me Xanax out of an Altoids container one time, and I
He
took
did-
half a Xanax and an Adderall at the same time before school. And
He
got,
always did a bump of coke before practice.
every
Yup.
time, yeah.
No,
He's the
man
one who
was
got
on
me
something.
addicted to Vyvanse for soccer.
But during rugby, the coach did make him cry, and it was fucking hilarious.
It was so easy to make him cry.
No, so what the coach did is we had a coach called Coach Brown, 6 foot, fucking built like a brick shit house, and he he did not give a fuck. He wanted you to run. He wanted you to play rugby good. Jackson sucked.
Horrible runner.
Yeah. Didn't do anything. So we were doing conditioning, and we had to do wall sits on the scrum sled. And you had to hit a certain point, and if you fall, he would add more time. Jackson kept falling to the point where his legs were shaking, and he was crying and crawling off the field.
Yep.
I can't say he may have not deserved it.
No, he did. He
I'm gonna
completely
be honest.
did.
I never heard a good thing.
Yeah, no. The only reason why Jackson, we didn't have many people for rugby.
Yeah.
So the people we had, we needed to keep.
God, the amount of times you tried to recruit me.
You would have been good.
Yeah, it would have been great. I would have.
You would have taken all.
But I'll be damned if I fucking play on the same team as some of the people that are on that team.
Dude, we got all the stoners.
He tried to get
Not
me
even
on a
all the
girls'
stoners.
team.
You got some of the most degenerate assholes ever.
We were trying to get the football team, but
No. Nobody wanted you.
All red was a cunt.
Yes. We know that. That's why he got fired.
Yeah, no, even before that, because I would come talk to him and be like, hey, this would be perfect for spring conditioning. The people who don't know how to tackle, send them over here. We'll teach them how to tackle because we could. And he was like, oh, yeah, I'll do that. And then I'd hear from everyone on the football team that all red would say, if you play for the rugby team, you're not playing for the fucking football team.
Yeah, that's bullshit. You want to know why?
Hmm.
Because a lot of people, they got really tired of our school, and they went and started playing for the private school downtown Charleston.
Yeah.
They would go to drive from James Island, Somerville, like some of the places that our players lived, and drive to downtown Charleston to play football for a 2A division school. Because we were a 5A when I played.
I mean, it was the same reason why I never did the James Island Rec Center, and instead, when I played baseball, I went to West Ashley for the Cal Ripken League.
So there is actually something I want to tell you because I know exactly what you're talking about with the All Red thing.
Uh-huh.
Because All Red knew I was friends with you. And he told me, and I quote, if you dare try to go play rugby while playing football, I will kick you off this team.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was the second string corner.
Yeah.
I looked at him dead in the face and I said, first of all, you just threatened me. 2, I can go do whatever the hell I want.
Yeah.
3, threaten me again, and I'll make sure that the school finds out about how you're treating the players. And he never said another word to me ever again.
Yeah.
Unless it was something about a play.
I think Coach Daly got fucked over by him so bad.
Oh, 100%. Because, so Daly was the strength and conditioning coach.
Yeah.
But then Coach Haynes came in. Now, don't get me wrong. Coach Haynes was great. Like,
Yeah.
absolutely built for the fucking position. He had a psychology degree.
Mm-hmm.
Man was a fucking brick shithouse. I mean, the man had a literal fucking brand on his arm.
I feel like
I didn't have either of those coaches. I had Coach
Who?
Coach Eppelsheimer, the super old man.
yeah, the one with the white hair.
Coach.
Yep.
Oh, God.
So he He was wonderful. He called me Georgia Peach everywhere I everywhere I went, because I was, the first day I was like, I'm from Georgia, and I was wearing jeans and flannel. And I remember my last day, he asked me if I ever needed a college recommendation to reach out to him. And I said, thanks. And then I said, do you have $1? And he gave me all the ones in his wallet. I just wanted $1 for the vending machine, but that's Coach App. That's all I remember.
No,
I don't remember anybody else.
He was cool. The soccer coach, I'd forget his name. I had like current events with him.
Rince?
But no, he was like curly hair, very lanky.
Garvin?
Maybe.
I think you're
The
talking
one that
about
had
Garvin.
throat cancer but smoked like a chimney?
Yeah, I think that's what you're talking about.
Maybe.
The female soccer coach?
No, he was a male.
The male one?
Yeah.
He didn't have. Would you have a shaved head look like Caillou?
No, he had like white curly hair
No.
or something.
I think you're talking about Garvin then.
Maybe.
Might be.
I think you're talking.
No, I had him for like current events. I remember that.
Garvin?
I don't. It was some.
I'm pretty sure. Didn't Garvin teach? No, I'm thinking of Duckworth.
I know Garvin taught English because he's the one who got me expelled. So I came in smelling like a pound of weed.
My favorite English teacher was Mr. Leach.
Nope, didn't have that.
Really? I had Mr. Weck, and I loved Mr. Weck. Everybody hated him, but I asked for his recommendation one time if I could get into the journalism class, and that sold it. He was like, yes, absolutely, you're
Who
funny.
did I have for English?
Yeah, Leach. Leach was cool. He is actually a published author now, so anytime he releases a book, I order it from Amazon and read it. I have all of his books so far.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Because one of them is like Floods and Fires, which is short stories of the South. Another one's Dead Mediums, which is his
I hope
poetry.
he writes one about the school.
I don't think so. He's up in Somerville now. He left after my freshman year. Yeah, I think go to CSU or something. But I see him post on Facebook. Really cool. He was one of the English teachers that like made you think. It wasn't like, why is the door red?
No, critical thinking.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, yeah.
And
We
like
need more of that at James Allen.
Yeah.
I think I got like a good mix of teachers when I went.
Yeah.
The only one that I really liked the best was Mr. Christie for woodworking.
I never
Oh,
had
God,
him,
yeah.
but I heard he was amazing.
He's not there anymore.
No, I wouldn't
They
be.
closed down that whole thing.
Yeah.
The
No,
whole
they
op.
made a bigger wood shop.
Oh,
Yeah.
did they?
Yeah,
He
because
left.
like
Man.
so where the senior courtyard was, right next to it, they built like a whole industrial complex.
They made a
It's, like-
mechanic
Man.
room too.
yeah, it's a new like industrial woodworking shop. It's
Doesn't shit
like
get better always when you leave?
Yep.
yeah, they even made like another gym too.
Mm-hmm.
they
Because
have-
we needed it.
Yeah, they have the normal gym, they had the one for the football players, and then a new basketball gym.
Our senior year, we literally couldn't get the entire school in the gymnasium. There was a
Yeah.
steady line making L's around corners.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that was just the freshman class.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, it was insane how
Oh,
many
yeah.
people.
It was awful.
Like-
and then they built a fence
Yeah.
around the school.
They built a fence. They have.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, you might as well keep them all in, or at least try to, because
Yeah,
I
sure,
was a
shit.
runaway.
I was about to say, they couldn't keep shit in that school.
Yeah, they built a fence. They have metal detectors at the doorways. They have
They got
yonder
lawns.
bags.
They do dog searches now.
Yeah.
That's how I
In the
got caught.
In the classroom?
Yeah.
Oh, see, they didn't have that. We
But they
must have graduated.
They took us out.
oh, no,
They don't do them. Yeah, they didn't do them seated, because I remember the day I got caught. I was sitting there, and they were like, everybody needs to evacuate this classroom right now. And they went and brought us to a classroom across the hall, and they called me and Will Hampton.
Oh, that.
Y'all remember
What?
Sketchy Will Hampton?
Oh, God.
So we both got called. I fessed up to like everything. I didn't try to hide it.
Will tried to deny it.
Well, a couple weeks or a couple days go by. I think I was like suspended for 3 days while they decided on what they were going to do with me. So I came back to school, and Will was like nudging me one day, and he was like, Addie, do you have any spray, like any body spray on you? Like, and I was like, yeah, dude. He takes the bottle and he starts spraying it upside down, so the tube isn't getting any of the juice. And I was like, you're an idiot. And they move us into another classroom again to search again.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember texting.
Hey.
Oh, I know. I know.
Nope, not that way, Finn. Not that way. Under the table. There you go.
job.
That's fine. You didn't touch the camera this time. You're learning, my production puppy. Sit.
But yeah, so I remember texting Officer Brown because I had his personal number. And I was like, hey, you might want to check this classroom because he just threw a bag of weed under the teacher's desk. He threw it under the teacher's desk, bro. I was like, you're an idiot. So I'm like texting, and I thankfully was never labeled a narc, but I was totally a narc before I left the school. If I didn't like you and you were doing some dumb shit, yeah, I'm gonna rat you out.
Do you know who is apparently a narc nowadays?
Who?
I'm going to bleep all these last names, but Alyssa Canfield is
That
apparently
doesn't surprise me.
yeah,
is
no, you
apparently
know
like
why,
right?
snitching on people's like Snapchat stories to the cops.
Yeah.
You know why, right?
Why?
Oh, God.
Isn't her
Is she an
family-
informant?
So here's the thing. So after high school, this person that we're talking about
Yeah.
became a drug dealer, a big drug dealer, like one of the top ones for Charleston.
Yeah.
Well, to get rid of the competition, said person started narking.
That is mafia shit.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, no, like
And that
diabolically.
doesn't surprise me because, I mean, her lifestyle hasn't changed.
No, I don't know why I still have her on Snapchat. Like, I've gone through and like slowly started removing people that I'm
Yeah.
like just
Dude.
like I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck about your life. Or like if they're posting overly political shit, I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah.
She was an overall interesting person because, actually, you know what?
The video that went around.
Huh?
The video that went around.
No,
Oh.
no, not even close to that. That's so low tier for this person. It's not even funny.
Like I said, we were at the same school, but we're in two different things.
oh yeah,
that
but
is what I heard.
I knew this
And
person.
I'm noticing, like, I was also in a very separate spot.
Enough.
I knew this person like personally.
Lay down.
Like because of a class
Yeah.
that we had.
Yeah.
And like the shit that I heard, dear God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you ever like I didn't like she lived her own life. By God's grace, she was still alive after high school.
Mm-hmm.
Because she made some questionable shit. But honestly, there is one person that this is making me think about that I had in that class with her. That like, if there's one person I want to know if they're doing better, is Josh Hinn.
Dude, he fell off the fucking map.
Dude, do you know why?
No.
Dude, he was the most bullied person in our high school.
Yeah, I know.
There was a group chat about
even
wanting
think I
him to
remember this
die.
person. I had a lot of run-ins with him
His sister was in the group chat.
yeah, no, I didn't like him. I bullied him sometimes. I'll fully admit that. But it wasn't just like I would pick on him to pick on him. He would have to do something, then I would call him out on
Right.
it.
I would just tell him to grow some fucking balls and stand up to his bullies.
Yeah. Like,
Not everybody has that growth, though, and not everybody's raised with that mindset.
When one of them is your sister, I would stand up. I know that's
I was
messy.
saying from
You-
a
but you
sister, it's
also
hard
have
to
to
stand.
look- you also-
It's hard to stand up to your sister. Mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, being a sister, I can say, yeah, I get it.
But I'm
also,
talking about, like the group chat stuff. Like that's rough.
But you have to also look at like external factors, like how he views manhood. Because manhood is a very fragile thing. Because it's so easy. I will never, ever, ever say that I'm a feminist. Ever. You will never hear that come out of me. But I will say that I think that there is a lot of focus on toxic masculinity. And that is creating beta males. You can walk into a room full of dudes and say, who's the alpha? But it's very easy to walk into a room full of guys and say, who's the alpha? And you can easily spot the alpha by finding the person who didn't move, didn't raise their hand, didn't stand up, didn't say anything. Because that's the person you know can keep a secret because they understand who they are and where they are in the pecking order. Everybody who's like me, I'm the alpha, you're a fucking beta. You know how I can tell? Because I can talk down to you and you're not going to do shit about it.
But that's so when I say like I told him to grow a pair, I'm not just saying like straight up like I told him to grow a pair. I'm like, dude, if there are people that are straight up like hassling you every single day at the school, go
That's
tell
what-
someone, talk to someone.
That's what I'm saying though, is there are a lot of people who aren't raised with a true male in the household that can say, look, it's okay to stand up for yourself. You don't have to keep bowing down to this mass bullshit.
It's either that or you get good at like
But that's why I
cutting
wanted
them
to
off
tell
like
him that.
ego-wise.
Exactly,
That
yeah.
that's what I did.
I mean, I feel like you really have only two options when you get to your breaking point, is either say something or do something.
Yeah.
And a lot of times the do something is cut yourself out. Yeah, you walk.
I mean, that's what we did with our friend group.
I think it's important to do sometimes, and
Mm-hmm.
I've had to do it, and I've been forced to do it when I was living in Florida, and I thought everything was going really well, and I wake up one day and I'm forced out. I have 8 hours to get back to Charleston and find a place to live and figure out what I'm doing with my life.
Yep.
You know how hard I fought coming here?
A lot.
Oh my God. I didn't want to come back. I had no choice. Where am I going to go? I called my mom. She didn't have a place for me to live.
Yeah.
I called Alyssa, and Alyssa said, come home. And my God, I needed that.
Yeah.
But also, I can't wait to leave again.
I like.
Rude.
You know?
I see. Like.
Why are you still here?
I don't want. I'm here because I'm in school, which I should be done by the spring. I think I should get my associates and the certificate done by the spring, and then I didn't financially screw myself, but I did take like an $8,000 401k loan at work, but that was to like pay down bills and get my credit score back up and all that stuff.
I remember this conversation.
Yeah, so that. Will last in like 4 years if I don't pay it off early.
Yeah.
But I have a better car where I can actually start chalking away money.
Comfortable enough to be able to put some stuff away.
Yeah, which it's hard to even like put savings nowadays because like everything's so expensive. Like
Bills
even
alone.
bills alone, buying food, even rent. Like nowadays,
You're
like,
lucky you're able to put stuff away. I'm literally draining my savings right now
Yeah.
because of my job.
Yeah, no, it like I was even looking. Like no place in America is livable at minimum wage at all. Which like that's the argument. Minimum wage should be raised from like $7.50, which is
livable. Something livable. Yeah.
like at least 20 something an hour, which is now
It's now standard.
Yeah.
I was about to say, which is crazy in my head.
Yeah,
Right.
it's crazy.
4 years
like,
ago, that was crazy.
But like even if you start at like Chick-fil-A or anything, like low tier jobs are now starting at like 18 an hour at
You can
least.
get $24 an hour for flipping burgers at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which like
Which is more than what I'm making in a commission-based job.
Yeah.
which, like steals away from like a lot of the hard labor jobs because fuck, why am I going to be out in the sun surveying and that
When
shit
I could
if
be
I
in
can
the AC, just sitting down,
Yeah.
handing somebody a receipt. Yeah. I'm right there with you. I get
I've
it.
considered it. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
There have been plenty of times where I'm like, I could be doing something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easier. You work at one of those fast food restaurants. You get food. It's a corporate job. You get fucking health insurance.
Yeah, but
and, like,
and
benefits
at the same time, your schedule is set up where you could even add to that and add another full-time job if you wanted to, because
Yeah.
the hours are cut so funky that you're like, well, shit, I could do this 2 times over and quadruple what I'm making.
That's
Yeah.
why a lot of people do, like when they work like front desk. Any front desk worker I've ever met at a gym, they have a second job.
Yeah.
Like they do it
Yeah,
just to
because
pay
they
income.
Yeah, because they can work nights or whatever. They can fixate their schedule to whatever is available.
Like, you're in my job, like, when we were talking about it earlier, they're not the same, but they are very similar.
Yeah. Well, and it's nice, I feel like, with yours and my jobs is that I mean, I'm getting ready to move. I'm getting ready to have all of these life changes, and I know, number one, I'm Honda and Acura certified. I can
Yeah.
go to any dealership, but I'm also sales certified.
Yeah.
I have an extensive resume in sales, and it's not just from the dealership. So I really could go anywhere.
Yeah, that's how I
It's
feel.
a
with
lot of
mine.
experience. It is really, at this point, it's not what your degree is. It's not how much money you spent in school, but it's what your resume looks like and how much you actually can do and are willing to do.
It's also your work ethic too.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying, is what you're willing to do. Like,
Yeah, I've had the like strange resume, but also like the career I'm going to is either a lot of money at the end of it, but starting off, like I applied for like a news director position
Yeah.
where I would be running the shows and that stuff, and like I told them like, hey, I need the same amount of money that I'm making now
Right.
because I'd have to leave that job to get this one,
Right.
and they said we couldn't, and my friend got it, and she's getting paid like, I think she had to fight for like 14 or 15 an hour.
That's tough.
Dude, like,
That's tough.
that's why even if I move to Tennessee, like, say this is my career field,
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get a second job.
Well, and that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing is you what you have to do is you have to go in and with presented numbers already. You have to have it show. And this is what I do with my boss.
Or just
so
hope,
frequently.
or
is-
just hope this blows up. If you like Duff
Yeah.
Tavern, buy my merch. This is coming out soon.
Nice plug.
Thank you.
Shameless.
That should be the next one.
I mean, I did get the shirt. Oh, well, it's actually both. Yeah, I got the tank top too.
Swag.
Yeah.
Swag. Yeah. I wear the chlamydia shirt pretty often.
Dude, everyone does. Everyone
Oh
loves
god!
it.
And it wasn't even made during the time when this podcast was a thought process. Like,
No,
did you ever
it
hear
was-
about that in high school?
No, it was made during the podcast. The story was beforehand.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, because, like, a lot of this other stuff that, like, we have, like, when we make references to stuff, it's happened in the podcast. But that one, that is ground zero of the
Yeah.
friend group.
That is Liam lore.
Like,
That spread to the whole fucking school, too.
oh, yeah, and I had to correct it. Like, and this is actually kind of funny because this is kind of how me and Liam became best friends. Because at the time, me and Liam were in the same gym class, and one of our mutual friends did not remember the word for clavicle
Yeah.
and started saying chlamydia.
It was Kyle.
And so everybody kept saying, like, coming up to me because we were in that class, and they're like, "Hey, Chase," like, you know, because we all meet at the basketball gym.
Yeah.
So multiple classes all there at the same time. Everybody's coming up to me asking me if Liam has chlamydia. I'm like, and I will admit,
Liam
not
got
my
the clap.
no, not my finest moment, but also the best way I could have put it was, I don't know what y'all are talking about, because how do you get chlamydia if you're a virgin?
Yeah, he wasn't wrong.
Yeah, like that was the best way to just squash it.
Yeah.
You could, but then that would also put implications to my mom.
Well, you're obviously not a virgin now, so I don't think it matters.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am.
Bullshit. Bullshit. I will have y'all know, this man is not a hoe, but if you trick him out for some food late at night, he will go out with you.
He'll show you the cake.
What
From
cake?
what I hear.
Nice save.
From what I hear.
Nice save, Addie. No, I was literally just going back to that. I was literally laying in bed. I was like, Addie never fucking sends me memes. Then that, I'm like,
She's really working for that
if you were
t-shirt.
just I'm being completely honest. If you were just some random girl and sent me at like 10 p.m. that, I was like,
Hey, girl. We should...
what are these implications?
Fuckboy meme.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'll show you. Did you see it?
Yeah, I
Oh
showed
no,
him.
he showed me.
Okay, good.
We were literally getting food.
I
and
fat
liquor.
fingered it. I'm sorry. It literally, I was sending it. I was sending it to my friend.
You have a
Julia.
problem with that one. You've done
No,
that
I'm
since high
more
school.
confused like how I popped up in that because isn't Instagram like your most recent?
You would think mine changes all the time. I don't know why,
Yeah.
but it's like a list of people, and I have to scroll to find the last person that I
Oh,
sent
fuck
it
scrolling.
to.
I put search.
Yeah, I do the search just like all the group chats either like they all pop up
But
right
see,
at the
I
top.
type like if I do search, I type like the first two letters, and I know way too many people on my Instagram with the first two letters being KA, and I was like, I'm just gonna scroll, and your picture just happened to be right below it, and I went, oops.
K.A. I feel like I can pinpoint who that meme was supposed to go to now.
No, you actually don't know her. Her name is
Oh,
Kalia.
really? Oh, I
She's-
thought it was going to go to Alyssa.
That's the first person I thought
Oh,
too.
yeah, K.A.?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alyssa and I, we're still close. We still talk pretty frequently. She loves her job. She's a 911 dispatcher, what I think is really cool.
Because the last time you were on,
Wow.
Yeah.
last time you were on, it was right after Hurricane Helene
Yeah.
happened, and they were going up to help with relief and that stuff.
Yeah. So she's loving it. She's definitely overwhelmed. It's not an easy job by any means. But she seems happy. But no, my friend Kalia, she actually was the only other senior or maybe she was a junior. I think she was a year behind me, but she was the only other upperclassman in one of our drama classes at Cane Bay.
Oh.
And she just like is seemingly a goody two shoes and like just like the most polished. Like her dad's the GM over at McElveen. And like, yeah, her bougie cars, bougie
Jesus.
lifestyle. You walk into her kitchen and it's like mirrors.
Your friend that rich.
Her daddy that rich.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's amazing. She's in law school right now and super proud of her. But yeah, that's Kalia.
So were you trying to tell her that she's caked up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is she one of those people that doesn't believe she's caked
Well,
up?
she built like a brick, so.
Damn. Damn. It's alright. Liam wishes he was. He's just brick-headed. Listen, Kyle's
is it
not
brick
here.
Or is it cake?
It's definitely not cake.
It's pound cake.
Yeah, because his brain is constantly getting pounded by life.
Her.
That's great.
Wow, okay.
See what I mean?
No,
Her.
I see what you're saying. See, now that, since you said it and now I'm hearing it,
It clicks.
this fits
It flows.
everything, a lot
Yeah.
of the things I remember, because, like, you and I, God, we were assholes.
Yeah, we were kind of terrible people.
Not like an actual bad sense, but like when people would like try to like be quick and clever with us,
Yeah.
it was always a snap back right then and there, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, but your mom.
Yeah. But
And
like,
it would make no sense, or it would make all the sense.
Have you ever been to Segondi's?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, but only once.
Segondi's nuts, fool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's an actual place in Beaver called Segondi.
Yeah, yeah, I believe that. So my brother, my older brother, ended up getting this like random text message one time. I guess somebody like put his phone number in a chain or some inquiry about selling their property. And he got this inquiry from the salesperson. He was like, hey, I just wanted to know if you're still interested in selling that property. He was like, no, not that particular acreage, but I do have some acreage over in Segondi's if you're interested. And the guy was like, yeah, actually, could you send me the address? And he goes, yeah, so Segondi's nuts, fool. And the guy responded, that's actually funny, and then never said anything.
Oh, my God. Wait, your older brother's the car guy, right?
Yes.
So does he ever have, like, the large SUVs?
He has a 2015 Toyota Sequoia.
Okay. But has he ever gone, like, GMC? What's that one?
No. He's not a SUV I'm the SUV connoisseur in the family. He likes drift cars. He has two 30-year-old BMWs.
So then, because I can never remember the name of it, because, like, there's Suburban, there's Tahoe, but there's a GMC one that you can suck on these nuts.
That's good.
I was trying to set it up with.
That's good. That's funny.
Like, who was that one guy from those old, like, 13 Days of Christmas, like, animations? He was the miner.
Miner?
Yeah.
I hardly know her.
Dragon?
No. I think Goblin.
No, Dragon. Dragon these nuts across your face.
Well, you can't be serious.
No.
No, what about this podcast is serious?
True. True.
I'm going to say this real quick. Because, so I hadn't seen you in years up until now.
Yeah.
But, so me and Kyle's episode was, like, first episode for Duff's Tavern, like, video?
No, Liam's episode was first.
Okay.
And then y'all's were next.
Okay, and then so hers was after or before ours?
After. I think it was at... Here, I can...
And so he texted me about this because he remembered that you and I had been friends.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's no fucking way. And the first thing I said was, oh, dude, you're about to have some of the most wild fucking stories ever.
The first episode she was on, because you were the first... No. I was trying to think with the set. I think it was Bryce, then you. No, it was you.
No, it was us, then
It was
Bryce.
you. Yeah, you, Bryce, and then Addie came on.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I instantly knew there was going to be some fucking lore drop with Addie.
Man.
Because
And there's so much more that's like yet to be uncovered. I haven't even told y'all about the best first date of my life yet.
Yeah.
the best first date.
Oh my God.
I was going to
Jimmy.
say,
think,
listening back to your first episode, just the way you described like the drug trip and everything.
Oh my
like,
God.
No, it was literally like, you have a good voice for like that type of narration and that stuff.
Thanks.
That was memory lane for me though, because you had talked to me slightly about that in high school.
About tripping with all the people and like having,
And the testings.
yeah.
And
yeah.
I when you started, when I started watching it, because I kid you not, it was like I was off that day, and he told me the episode. He texted me when the episodes are coming out, so I instantly put it up on my fucking TV and everything.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, this is good. Maybe I'll get to learn some new stuff.
Right.
And I'm sitting here, I'm like, the first thing that I recognize is the lore drop when you start talking about things in your past, and I'm like, well, fuck, I remember this shit.
Yeah, y'all basically saw the aftermath and the outside perspective of all of that, and walking through it was just insane.
But I mean, it was definitely some things I feel like you were saying, when before we started the podcast, it helped you grow. It helped you get to where you are now.
It did. It taught me too much sometimes, I think, but I also am thankful for the experiences that I went through, because if I hadn't gone through all of that and I had just taken what I had been told about psychedelics, what I had been told about relationships at face value, I don't think I would be as stable as I am. I think I would still be mentally 21. I think I would be stuck in this boy crazy era still, and I would want to girl boss my way to the top and be able to play all these guys until I got the one that I wanted, and that's, at the end of the day, that's not at all what I'm searching for. Which brings me to the best first date of my life.
Okay, let's hear this. Let's go.
Oh my
Let's
God.
go.
Okay, so I meet this guy on Facebook. Facebook dating.
I just sent you the fucking meme about Facebook dating.
I'm telling you. I didn't want to be there as much as everybody else didn't want me to be there.
Oh my god, it's like Craigslist on meth.
It is, but it's great because you can see some hysterical pickup lines, some drama. There's like a whole thing.
I'm a telemarketer on that bitch.
It's
Oh,
great.
I just do dating apps now. We'll get back to that. Dating apps now is just my podcast promotion.
yeah.
It's tech support.
Like,
I have literally, a girl asked me, so how could you describe your personality? I plugged Liam's podcast, y'all.
Yeah.
that's what I do. It's so easy. It's like, you want to learn about me? Here's hours. Here's how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's exactly how it'll be once I'm finally comfortable around you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Not even, like,
let's get back to Addie's good
Yeah.
stuff because I do want to hear about this.
Hold on 1 second. I'm kicking my feet. You can't see it, but I'm kicking my feet.
Oh, you got your toes done.
Oh my god, girl, slay.
Purr.
For free. The dogs are barking for free.
Just steal your thing for a second.
Anyways,
Oh my god.
Lord of mercy. So yeah, we met on Facebook, and it was actually the day that I dropped off Hercules. So it was a 26 hours round trip. I had called my older brother last minute, asked if he wanted to drive to Indiana with me to go drop off my dog. He was like, yeah, sure, why not? So for about 20 out of 26 hours, we were listening to prank call podcasts. Some of the
Yes.
funniest shit on the internet. Okay, we did that for 20 hours round trip. I dropped off Hercules. It took us 20 minutes for him to get comfortable where he was at, and I felt okay to back out of the driveway and start the drive home. It was heartbreaking, but he's safe, he's happy, end of story, whatever. So we get about 6 hours outside of Charleston. It's starting to get dark. I had driven the entire way, and I was just exhausted. My eyes were hurting. So I asked my older brother to drive. He took over, and I hop in the passenger seat, and I don't know what to do. If I start staring at my phone too much, I'm going to go through pictures of Hercules. So I hop on my Facebook dating profile, and I'm like, dear God, what garbage do we have to look at today? And there was a match with a guy on there, and his hair was longer than mine. His profile almost matched mine to like a T.
Oy.
And we just sparked up a conversation. And I was like, I just need to talk to somebody that like isn't familiar with my situation. So
Yeah.
we just start chit-chatting, and I wish we still had the messages, but we don't. And he starts asking like when we could meet. He lives in North Carolina, blah, blah, blah. He works in Columbia. And I was like, okay, cool. So we start talking a little bit, and a couple weeks go by, and we're FaceTiming a little bit. And he was like, yeah, I really want to, like, see you and, like, actually take you out on a date. And I was like, I have been dying to go to the zoo. So we go to the Columbia Zoo. We spend all day from open to close in the zoo. And, like, the last hour and a half, I'm like, I want to go, like, take one more good lap and go see the things that we didn't get a really good look at, like the gorillas and the tortoise and blah, blah, blah. So we get up to the tortoise exhibit. And there's a fence, but it's like big wooden posts, like all the way down. And they're about this far apart, roughly. And they've got, you know, the crossbars. There's one in the back, and well, on the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
And we're chit-chatting, and I put my foot on the bottom crossbar, and I'm just like chilling, talking, looking at the tortoise. And I lean forward, and my knee slips through the crack. I'm like, this happens all the time. I do this all the time. No, we're ready to go. I'll just lean back. And I lean back, and my leg was stuck in the tortoise exhibit in the blaring heat, and the zoo closes in like an hour and a half. So I'm standing there. Thank God that 2 maintenance people walk by, because my first date is freaking out over here. He's like panicking, like, oh my God, your leg's actually stuck. We're gonna have to get the fire department out here.
Jesus.
Eddie's about to chew it off.
Genuinely, I wasn't there, but he was freaking out, and I was just
on there. Let the tortoise go at it.
At this point, I'm just dying of embarrassment because the zoo is still open. There are families walking by.
Yeah.
And at this point, I have like 6 staff members around me just watching and like trying to hold up jackets and stuff to keep me out of the heat. It was an absolute nightmare. So they get a maintenance guy, and they bring in a socket set because there are like bolts in the back of these posts. And to move the posts, you need to unscrew the bolts. It took them 40 minutes to find a socket that would fit the bolt.
Jesus.
40 minutes. I'm standing there in the heat for 40 minutes.
Terrible maintenance, guys.
Oh, it was horrible. Every socket set they had, the one that was missing was the size that we needed.
Was it 10 millimeter?
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that.
That's the thing. It wasn't, but it was a 13 mil, and now I know that I will always carry a 10 mil and a 13 mil.
Unlucky number 13.
Right. So, yep. We ended up getting my leg freed eventually. Thank God for a random dude in the parking lot who had a socket set in his truck.
That's wild.
Yeah, but the best part was when we got to the zoo, working at a dealership, we see a lot of things left in trade-ins. I have a handicap pass. And I decided that when we got to the zoo, I would use it for convenient parking. And sure as shit, when we left, I needed it because my knee was so swollen and purple. Mm-hmm. It was so painful. But then he looked at me and he said, I am not upset with you. I do not want to leave this. Let's go get you a burger and fatten you up so that doesn't happen again. And that sealed it for me. That was the moment I was like, okay, this guy might be the one. And then I went to a burger place and I demolished a burger. And that was the first time I'd ever eaten like a full meal in front of a guy. And I was like so proud of myself. So recovery is awesome.
That's how you,
I ate
like
a burger.
That's the I just got fed dance.
Yeah.
A little Elmo dance, you know what I'm talking
Exactly
about?
it. That's exactly it.
That's how you